Hi guys, how you doing? So obviously by the title, it's probably got people kind of like slightly curious. So I must say that I'm kind of curious myself. I've actually just had to order a test from the .gov.uk site about coronavirus. Now a lot of you know that I work in the I would say that you would call it the National Health kind of service, in a way that I take vulnerable children to and from school in a taxi van, I suppose. And we've been doing that obviously since the UK said that we kind of like had to go back to work. If we had to, then we did. So a lot of us did. I didn't really agree with that, if I'm honest, but it kind of was circumstances that were untold. And then since then, it's obviously been a little bit dubious. And then I got 2 days off work previously, just coming up to this weekend, which is now, I'm really not sure what date it is, just in case. Just in case it's my last time ever. The 13th June, 2020. And yeah, sorry if the light is kind of like bright. I've changed things around in the room, and the kind of like curtains are open for the first time ever. I've got some daylight in. But anyway, get to the point, Steve. So I had 2 days off because the child got told that she had a high fever and that she was to go home and to actually have a test. That her mum was to order her a test. So so her mother has just contacted me in order to say that that she got the tests back, and they got proven positive for COVID-19. And as far as I know, that she's not even showing symptoms. And the other family members are not showing symptoms, and they actually had a test done as well, and they have been tested negative. So everybody in the family is negative, but the girl is positive, and that's the person that I've been taking to school. And then lo and behold, funny enough, today I've actually been working through it, but funny enough today, before sorry, I really can't speak. Before I heard, I've been really hot all day today, but in the UK, it is actually really hot, but even now I can feel it across my forehead, and in here seems to be really red, and it itches, and it doesn't seem to go. It's kind of like a fever, and it's kind of like hot. Okay, but again, it's kind of like really hot today, so I'm trying not to jump to any conclusions, but my head here, if anybody ends up watching this, okay, my head here is really tingling and really red and really itching. Cough wise is kind of like I smoke, unfortunately. Well, sort of, I'm trying to stop, but sort of smoke. And the cough was actually quite bad this morning, but I just put it down to smoker's cough, and then it stopped, and then I haven't really coughed all day, but I have been playing, making music on this new little machine, making music today, and I've been doing it all day, but I've been sitting here sweating with this fan that you can't see has been on. This is my greatest fan, isn't it, mate? My greatest fan. Always, it's cool. it's a cool fan. But anyway, so yeah, so as far as I know, so I've been sweating pretty much all day. My head is itching. I've now just found out that and that's now really made me think of everything that's been going on with me, even though you can see that I'm kind of like sweating and starting to get fever. So I'm trying not to jump to any conclusions. I've literally just gone online and used the ordering system in order for the test to turn up. So whether that turns up the next day or within a couple of days, I really don't know. It's kind of the same as far as I know, even if you drive out to a place. Okay, the places that are around here would be Peterborough and Cambridge, that you would have to drive out to, but even then I think you have to order it. Okay, and then you have to drive and then go at a certain time. So it's the same really as what you would do as if you was ordering it for it to turn up here. But my boss, bless her, she's great. She's kind of like, oh my God, I'm so, like, I really hope that you're fine. I'm, really concerned, and I hope that you're fine. If you need to use the van, that you can do in order to go and get like a test kit, don't worry about that. So, and she's been checking up on me. She's found out the number that I'm supposed to ring and kind of done all that. So my boss is great. She happens to be a Libra. She's a Libra. But as far as I know, I'm trying not to overthink anything, and I always believe in obviously positive mental attitude, and that I've just been working through it. But I must say that if anybody ever does kind of like find us and watch us, apart from everybody else that watches it, that even now my head is really itching here, and there's like a red. You probably won't be able to see it because I don't know, I'm kind of thinning out and going grey. But the first thing that I decided to do is that I've got to get in the shower. I've kind of, got in the shower and just hoped that kind of like might clear it up. But it hasn't, and it's actually kind of like made it worse, if I'm honest. But breathing and things like that, obviously it's probably day one, maybe, because it's the first day that I've been feeling like I've been showing symptoms. And obviously all of that kind of like was going through my head, but I wasn't relating it to that. I know that I've kind of like been in possible dangerous situations, okay, and I know that I've been doing that, but untold to me I have to kind of do it, but wasn't connecting the dots and thinking, okay, well, possible coronavirus and blah blah blah. But if you watch the readings, and I've done the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius readings, my boss Libra, me Gemini Moon, family situations, people, I've got a lot of air in my vicinity of people, air signs, but I said phase 2, and I think I called it stage 2 cancer. That was only really for some people, but phase 2, and I said phase 2, and unfortunately we're going to go into phase 2, and it kind of looks like we are going into phase 2. And unbelievable, unknown to myself, my spirits were actually telling me that it was going to be me. Oh, lovely. So I'm predicting my own future of my own reading that I did through that. If you've just found this, check out my readings. You'll see predictions of stuff that's been coming up that has literally just been wrote just from here, from spirit. This is very funny, guys, but I actually thought that I'd got an upgrade, okay? Because some people that are mediums and clairvoyants, they can see like orbs and things like that, okay? And yesterday I was kind of like sitting over here watching the TV here, and there was this thing floating around, okay? And I used to see them. They actually used to be on camera like a long time ago, but they haven't really shown up as orbs for quite some time, and I've not really been able to see them without camera vision, because you can see them in cameras sometimes. But this thing was kind of floating around, and I went like that and thought it was a fly, and then it wasn't, and it flashed, and I kind of like went like that again, and I thought, what on earth is that? It's done it 2 or 3 times, and it wasn't anything that I could see as a reflection, and I was checking everything, and I was thinking, well, that's not making a reflection, and I was moving things around thinking, what was that? And it wasn't, and I thought, man, that's the spirit, because I was kind of like really connected that day, and I thought, wow, that's the spirit. And now I'm kind of like thinking, Steve, you might have even been hallucinating. So I might have been even hallucinating. I don't know. But I thought I'd kind of like been upgraded a little bit and been touched by, obviously, spirit. So yeah. So wow, that's 21:12 on this clock here. You can't see my big TV here. It's kind of like computer and the clock. It's 21:12. 21:12. Shall we look up and see what it said? Oh, let me show you. 21:12. Oh, you can't see. Try not to show you my notifications. 21:12. Okay, so bear with if you sorry, but this is not a reading, everybody. This is me bearing out stuff. 21:12. Let's see what spirit has to say. 21:12. You've got no internet, Steve. You need to turn off your internet. Try again. 21:12. Really? Angel number. I bet someone's screaming and saying, I know what that means. It's a combination of energies of number 2 appearing twice. Well, appearing twice, influencing it brings a message from brings a message to be not to be hindered or held back by old habits and or patterns that need to be changed for your own benefit. Can't see how that's really relating to what I was thinking. Brings a message that are held back on your old habits. Old habits. Probably telling me to stop smoking. Oh dear. Maybe drinking coffee. That's an old habit, but I can't give up the old coffee. But yeah. As far as I know, that I'm kind of like waiting in the wind now. Still, you see, the first thing in my head is that I've got 14 days off isolating work now. okay, no work, 14 days of my other job, and all I've been thinking is that I've really got to start getting the readings done for July and start doing, because this is normally when I would start doing them, the 12 signs, okay, first bit YouTube, next bit Patron, and then the 12 signs that just go to Patron and not on here. So I'm kind of thinking, man, I've got all these readings to kind of get done, and now is when I would be starting thinking, okay, well, I can kind of do quite a few a day and organise my time, and also personal readings. Actually, done a personal reading today, so obviously I was coughing through that, but yeah, so who knows, yeah, so I thought I would leave this a statement to everybody. I'm hearing Stacey again. I'm always hearing that name, Stacey, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, that's my name, Stephen. Strange. I'm not going to connect with spirit at the moment. So yeah. So anyway, if any of you guys are kind of like wondering what on earth this box is here that I've got right in front of me, it's Digitech. This is a drum machine. Actually, I don't even know if it would come on. It probably will, because I think I've got Ableton on. Let's see. First patch that I've made. So it's a drum machine, okay, pretty much. So it's only just the beginning of a patch, but it pretty much does loads of stuff, and you can program it and make beats. So yeah, so I thought I would just show you guys, just in case you was wondering what that is. So yeah, so as far as the COVID-19 thing goes, I will see. I am sweating, man. I am really sweating. I will keep people posted. Hopefully everything is going to be okay. As far as I know, I'm just going to literally just carry on with work and just do personal readings. If you like a personal reading, you can still reach out and see how I am, but hopefully I should still be free in order to do one. But as far as I know, I'm just going to literally just crack on doing readings throughout the week for next month. But anyway, I hope you guys are okay. I thought I would inform everybody just so you kind of like know. But I will make a, hopefully, if I don't start like losing breath, that everything is okay, and that I shall hopefully try and make updates for everybody on here just to let you all know how I am. Okay, all right, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.